Well, hi, I'm John Hart. Welcome back to Mr. America Hart. All right, for you guys over 40 or 50, I use those numbers interchangeably these days, not just because there's some sort of a physiological fall off at 50 or 40 like it's a magic number, but because I think that a lot of us have been indoctrinated to believe that after 40, there's a certain cliff that people fall off of. After 50, it's that cliff. You guys, you all know what I'm talking about. And, for some of you, you've heard 40, some of you have heard 50. So interchangeably, we could use that. But I'm addressing it as mainly an over 50 thing, okay? As far as my thumbnails go and all of that, okay? So give me that liberty, okay? So I'm giving you today 3 big factors. Guys, over 40, over 50. Let's just say over 50 for simplicity's sake, okay? Guys, over 50. How to get back to intense training again. How to do it, and do it safely, effectively. Grow some muscle, build some strength. How are you going to do that? Well, 3 big points I want to make. Number 1 is addressing any injuries first and foremost. If there's any injuries to your body, okay, do not go and think, oh, I'm going to just jump into the gym. If you've had a knee injury or you've had a shoulder from years ago that was always bothering you, okay? If you're going to go and run and say, hey, I'm heading to the gym, join the gym, boom, 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 and you go into your workouts with all enthusiasm, blasting away and all of that, I can pretty much guarantee you that shoulder injury didn't just need rest, okay, like a lot of you think. I don't for a second believe that most of the shoulder injuries that are out there just simply needed rest. Okay, when it comes to shoulders in particular, they needed not rest, but avoidance of certain exercises, but you've gone too far already if you're damaged it enough. And then number 2, it needed to be addressed properly with good soft tissue work. Okay, but also I'll make a recommendation for you as well, right up over here, okay? The Permanent Pain Cure. I mentioned this book once before in one of my other videos. I have about 320 videos out there right now. So The Permanent Pain Cure by Ming Chu and Stephanie Golden is brilliant. It covers a lot of information from stretches that you could do, self-application of soft tissue work that you can do, supplements and things like that that'll help to reduce inflammation. But getting that $15 book is not ultimately going to be the answer if there is any real injuries that have been lingering for a long time and all you did was give it some rest. You may have to get some professional help, so I advise you to seek out, an active release technician, ART, or a good sports soft tissue person that knows how to deal with specific sports injuries and particularly gym injuries. You generally impingement of shoulders, lower back injuries, hip flexors, all of those things. When it comes to knees, it's usually issues of the quad, the hamstring, the calf. It's not necessarily a knee unless you had an accident. So address those injuries first before heading back to the gym. That's important. If you've been out of the gym, get some attention to those injuries, okay? Be patient. It's really important, okay? If you can do that, and along the way, number 2, get amazingly great sleep. Do anything you can to get great sleep. Now, I know that right there is a statement for some of you that you just started giggling and laughing at me because, John, you don't know what it's like to wake up every half an hour and have to go and take a pee. You're right. You're 100% right. I don't personally know what that's like. Men, as they get a little bit older, they have little prostate issues, some of them, and that wakes them up and having to go and urinate right when they're getting into their nice deep sleep. Okay? Number 1, some of those issues are addressable, okay, and can be helped. So again, talk to your physician about that one right there. I cannot make a medical suggestion other than to say talk to your medical doctor and see what's available so that you can improve on your sleep if that's the issue. If it's not, okay, then we're talking about the other half of y'all that are just not getting quality sleep, let's talk to you for a moment, okay? If that is the case, how do you get better sleep? And this might apply to some of y'all who have had prostate issues. Number one, get off the screens, get off the TV, early in the evening. There's no need for that. I mean, your life is better off without all that stuff. Okay, you want to get great sleep, quality sleep. Miraculously, a lot of the old injuries will disappear the moment you get great sleep. So that's pretty cool. So plan your schedule, open up 8 hours, just count backwards from the time you need to wake up each day and go right ahead and aim to get yourself in the bed and sleeping 8 hours from that time. Because I guarantee you're not getting in the bed 8 hours from that time. It'll be more like 6.5 or 7 or 8, just under 8. Okay? So aim for that. It'll help, just as long as you become mindful of it. So you got to become mindful of it and make yourself at least head in that direction. The other thing is, if some of your sleep patterns are jacked up, you may need to do some things like use some melatonin, maybe. If that's something you can talk to your holistic doctor about, your physician again, if it's good for you to do, run it by your physician. Okay, I'm not giving medical advice on that. I'm just saying it's a supplement that a lot of people have used. There's some natural things out there, some herbal teas that really do help and relax an individual as well. I'd be taking shots at all of them, to help myself get better sleep. Magnesium glycinate, I use, quite a bit to relax before going to sleep at night. Definitely gives sounder sleep. But get quality sleep. That's number 2. You need quality sleep as you get older. You'll find that if you're a high-strung individual and sleep has been an issue for a long time, you're going to have to find a way. I mean, find a way. Change your patterns. Change your habit. If you have a high-stress job, shut it down in enough time to come down to be ready to go to sleep at night. Be proactive about it. Yeah. And then, number 3, prepare for your workouts properly. Let's say you've already addressed your any prior injuries, if there are any. You are getting great sleep, and you're ready to go. What do? Prepare properly. How do you prepare properly? Well, you don't just say, well, I'm going to start working out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. No plan. Without a plan prepared, you've prepared to fail. Okay? So make a plan. Write up your workout. Take the time to do it. You know how it was when most of us were teenagers and we were like, we'd actually write out our workouts in a notebook or, doodle little muscles and things like that. I mean, I did that when I was a teenager, and I was fascinated by bodybuilders at the time. So write out your workout. Maybe get an actual physical notebook and write them in it and put it in your gym bag. That's what I do. And have something it's amazing how when you think about it the day before or 2 days before, whatever it is, usually on a big lift day that's coming up, it could take 2 days to be really psyched up for it when it comes around. But on a workout that you have planned, to be thinking about it the night before, the afternoon before, a little bit, to expect it, to be psyched up for it, to play it out in your head, some of the really positive results of that workout that you're planning on getting, the feeling of the workout itself and how good it's going to be, all of that. Sets, reps, being successful at using a weight you haven't used before for a certain number of reps, all of that. So planning that ahead of time, getting a vision of that. A man without vision will surely fail. There's a good quote. So plan on your workout. Prepare properly. What does that mean too? Get that great sleep the night before. Wake up in plenty of time if it's a morning workout, whatever time of day the workout is. Prepare properly. Don't just jump on into that workout. Warm up properly. Be ready for what you're going to do. Psychologically prepared. When you go into the gym, do you need to be talking to everybody? Okay, say hi to people, fine. But once you put those headphones on, that's it. All systems go. You're ready to rock. That's it. That's it. If you're at home, you got a home gym and you're training, what does it take to get you so fired up to work out that day? What does it take? Do it. What's it take? You got to self-examine. And then before each workout, treat it like an event, not like it's practice. That's it. All right, those are the 3 big recommendations for men over 50 and over 40. Take a look at it. Put them into practice. You'll get some great workouts and get all intense about your workouts all over again. All right, listen, before you go, off to my left, you're going to find that button popping up right now. That is the subscribe button for my channel. Why don't you give that thing a tap and let YouTube know how much you like my videos, you want to subscribe, and you get notifications when I have new videos pop up. Down off to your left, you're going to see right there a thumbs up button. It's kind of cold in here. My nose was running. You're going to see a thumbs up button. Give that thing a tap as well. Let the YouTube channel, the YouTube algorithm know how much you're loving my videos. And I appreciate that very much too. Love you. From me to you, John Hart. See you soon.